It's time for high school basketball from WKLM-FM 95.3. Coming up next, we'll join the WKLM sports team with Before the Tip, sponsored by Village Motors. This is high school basketball on FM 95.3 WKLM.
Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
Home is not a place. It's not something you can touch. Home is a feeling, and Danbury is home. Here at Danbury Senior Living, we offer comfort, support, and security for the next chapter in life for you or your loved one. Our team members form lifelong bonds with our residents and their families. When it's time to take the next step, stop by our communities in Millersburg and Worcester for a tour. Visit DanburySeniorLiving.com for more information. We can't wait to meet you.
Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts for Dad, including the new Weber Grill with the Weber Connect Wi-Fi temperature monitor system with step-by-step assistance for the ultimate grilling experience. A great family gift is the LG Smart TV with screen sizes from 32 to extra large 86-inch, including the 65-inch OLED, offering the clearest picture and the most vibrant colors available. Not sure what to get that special person? Give them a Millersburg Electric gift card. Millersburg Electric, appliances and much more on State Route 83 South or MillersburgElectric.com.
You can now shop True Value Hardware at Holmes Lumber in Millersburg. In fact, it's the only True Value store in Holmes County. They have added literally thousands of items to their inventory, including Easy Care paint, making it easy for you to find everything you need for your next project. Holmes Lumber is located on State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Behind every project is a True Value.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
The Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway means a lot of new subs just in time for footlong season, like the new Baja Steak and Jack, made with the new juicy and thicker shaved steak, new pepper jack cheese, and the new smoky Baja Chipotle sauce, and the new All-American Club, made with the new mouth-watering oven-roasted turkey, new Black Forest ham, and new hickory smoked bacon. There's also the new Turkey Califresh with smashed avocado, and so much more. Come in today for the Eat Fresh Refresh, only at Subway.
Since 1991, the Holmes County Education Foundation has awarded more than $9 million in scholarships to residents pursuing higher education. Scholarships for the 2021-2022 academic year will be available on our website at www.hcef.net starting in January. Holmes County residents and Holmes County high school graduating seniors may apply.
Before the Tip is brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of three, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
And alongside second-year head basketball coach for the West Holmes Knights, that is Don Howell, getting set to play their season opener here on the road, taking on this Cambridge team. And Don, obviously a successful football season for West Holmes, going the way to the state semifinals, pushing your season back. Can you talk about just the transition between football now getting ready for a basketball game tonight?
Well, you know, I'll take that every year. It was a successful football season for us. And I had, 14 guys that played football that also play basketball. So I think winning breeds winning. It's a culture that's being set out at West Holmes on the boys' side of things, and it's just going to resonate hopefully over into basketball.
Don, obviously a very successful season in your first year as the head coach for West Holmes last year. Talking about this year's squad, I know, being led by a couple of pretty good senior guards of Blake Morrison and transfer Chase Wells.
Yeah, Chandler Wells. But I do have a couple returning lettermen. Unfortunately, Kyle Maltrich is out for the season, but Chandler Wells is one of those returning lettermen as well. But Blake Morrison, he's the one that was on the court last year in our last game when Cambridge beat us at our place in the district semifinals. But I do have Brock Zimmerly back. He's another returning letterman, back from an injury. So this will be his first game probably since early December last year, almost a year ago today.
Good to have him back, and also your staff, Don. I know obviously you kind of included somebody you know pretty well in Sammy Hall, part of that staff this year.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I like to do is I like to surround myself with people that have the same drive, the same mentality, the same vision, and obviously Sammy has that. She's been breaking down films with me ever since she could probably even write, to be honest with you. But it's the same drive, same everything. Sammy and I have John Miller, Josh Morse, and Tennille Klein. So I got a really good staff. We feed off each other. We're all on the same page. I have expectations of them, and they know that. And I'm really super looking forward to this year and see what this coaching staff can bring.
Get things started on the road, as I mentioned, with this Cambridge team. Of course, the team you, faced at the end of your tournament trail from a season ago. What expected from this year's Cambridge team?
Well, I do know they have two returning starters back from that team, both guards that they had, point guard and the number 2 guard. Nice players, real nice players. One is a senior this year, and I think he's a 3-year starter, possibly a 4-year letterman for him, but nice player. And then they have a shooter, number 4, number 2. I've seen him. I've got 2 films on him. One game he was number 2, one game he was number 4, but really super good 3-point shooter, so we got to know where he is. But they do have some size now. They have some guys that dressed last year but did not play in the game, so they got about the same experience as us, but I think this might be their 7th game as opposed to this being our first game.
A little bit of a difference there. Well, I guess with that in mind, Don, knowing that the short time period to get ready for this and that your first game of the year, what are some things maybe you're looking for from your team here this evening?
Well, there's expectations of my team. They know when they step out on that court that it's 100%. It's 100, if not more than 100%. If there's such a thing. But that's expected of them. They're expected to go out and play extremely hard, and they're expected to go out and communicate offensively and defensively. And but there's no secrets in basketball, and I don't care if we're getting a month late head start. We just have to go out and take care of what we do and be concerned about that, and things will fall into place.
Don, obviously you're always looking for the shots to fall, execution, that type of thing, but boy, that sometimes that effort can kind of cover up a lot.
And it does. It does. That's one thing I tell the boys. That's one thing you can't control is how hard you play, and nobody will play harder than us, and we sort of rest our hat on that last year, and we'd like to continue that. We had a nice summer, and with the addition of Channer coming in, he has fit right in. Actually, nobody's going to play harder than him as well. So that's what we're looking for. A lot of times, just by playing hard, good things are going to happen, and that's what we're hoping tonight.
Don, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
That's the voice of West Holmes Knights head basketball coach, Don Hall.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Village Motors of Millersburg.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Tuesday, December 21st at 4 p.m. This auction has half cents, large cents, Indian head cents, Lincoln cent bag of 5,000 wheat pennies, 3-cent nickels, 1861 3-cent silver, and more at the Coppin Auction Center at 559 Belden Parkway in Sugar Creek. For more information, contact Aiden Yoder at 330-231-8983. That's the Coppin Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Tuesday, December 21st at 4 p.m. Visit coppin-auctions.com.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Are you still searching for the perfect holiday gift for everyone on your list? At Keim Home Center, we have something for everyone. On top of that, Keim Home Center is offering a month of holiday deals, giving you plenty of time to finish your holiday shopping. From November 29th to December 23rd, you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 spent across qualifying products. For a complete list of eligible products, visit KeimHome.com. Shop in-store or enjoy free local next-day delivery. Visit Keim Home Center, where gift buying is made easy.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
In tonight's junior varsity contest, West Holmes defeated Cambridge by a score of 36-33. Good evening once again, everyone. I am Matt Croy. A season ago, West Holmes finished up with a record of 14-6 overall, and also in third place in the OCC at 6-5. Worcester won the OCC outright, going 11-1, followed by Ashland at 10-2. Then West Holmes went 6-5. Mount Vernon 6-6. Mansfield Senior went 5-6 in the OCC, followed by 2-10. Lexington went 0-11. In the IVC North Division, it was Strasburg, Malvern, and TCC who finished up in a three-way tie to capture the IVC North Division championship. Now in the IVC South, it was Tusky Valley who won that outright, going 11-1 to edge Highland, who finished up at 10-2 in conference play. Overall around the area in boys basketball last season, Waynedale went 15-4, Triway 14-5, Highland 14-8 during the regular season, Laddenville 11-10, Central Christian had a record of 9-12, Garraway 8-11, Danville finished up at 2-19. Both Cambridge and West Holmes, of course, in that Division II East District Tournament Trail, where West Holmes would actually face Cambridge in the district semifinals. Cambridge defeating West Holmes in that game 49-34, and then Cambridge would fall to Meadowbrook in the district championship from a season ago in their tournament run. C2, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Take advantage of the Santa's Seafood Sale going on now through Christmas Eve. Hi, this is Scott Rohde, and we have 31 to 40 count cocktail shrimp, $7.98 a pound. King crab legs, $39.98 a pound. 16 to 20 count jumbo tail-off cooked shrimp, $9.98 a pound. Maryland-style crab cakes, 4 for $5. 16-ounce imitation crab meat for $3.98 each. 5 to 6 ounce lobster tail, $14.98. Jumbo crab clusters, $23.98 a pound. And 31 to 40 count easy peel raw shrimp, $6.98 a pound. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rohde's IGA.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs. and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
Broman & Byler in Millersburg is a local full-service accounting firm. Hello, this is John Byler. We offer a complete range of services from tax, business, and estate planning to bookkeeping and payroll services. When choosing a financial advisor at tax time, choose Broman & Byler at 161 North Washington Street in Millersburg. You can reach us at 330-674-8222.
West Holmes, of course, playing their season opener after the football team with their successful season going to the state semifinals, so a little extra time to get ready for this basketball season. For Cambridge, they've played 4 games so far. They have a record of 2-2. They lost 59-46. That was at Bel Air in their season opener. Won 37-26. That was at home over Martins Ferry. A 69-59 loss. That was at St. Clairsville, followed by a 46-40 victory at home in their last game over Union Local. And again, Cambridge has that record of 2-2. Cambridge averaging 47 points per game and allowing 48.5 a game defensively through those first 4 contests. As far as overall around the area is concerned in boys basketball thus far, Highland is 3-1, while Waynedale is 3-2, Garaway 2-2, Triowee a record of 2-3, Danville is 2-3, Central Christian a record of 2-4, Loudonville was 1-5, and of course the OCC in conference games, Lexington and Mount Vernon both 2-0 in conference play. Mount Vernon is Mansfield Senior is 1-1, Ashland is 1-1, while Worcester and Madison both 0-2. And again, West Holmes getting set to play their first conference game, have not played that yet. In the Inter-Valley Conference North Division, in the Strasburg off to a good start. They're 4-0, while Mount Vernon is 2-0. TCC and East Canton both 2-1. Conotton Valley is 1-3. Buckeye Trail 0-2. Newcomerstown is 0-4. In the IVC South Division, Highland in first place at 2-0, while Sini Valley is 1-0. Garaway 2-1. Ridgewood also 2-1, while Tusky Valley is 1-1. Indian Valley 0-2. Claymont has a record of 0-3 in conference action. Stay tuned, more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Hi, I'm Zach Noble from Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. At Holmes Wayne Electric, our staff embraces the community we serve. We serve on local boards, we coach youth sports, and we donate to causes benefiting our local veterans, law enforcement, and hospitals. But that's just our employees. Over 7,200 of our members round their bill up every month to donate to our Operation Roundup Foundation. Since 2006, our foundation has given back over $830,000 to our community. We're not just keeping your lights on, we are taking the power of caring hearts to make a difference.
Resetting your password. unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Orville, Wadsworth, and Worcester today at HummelGRP.com. Other games around the area has Highland visiting Indian Valley tonight. Claymont at Garraway, Triway playing host to Orville, Waynedale's at Norwayne, while Loudonville is at Central Christian, and Montgilead is playing host to Danville. McRoy alongside Scott Miller for tonight's broadcast. Of course, also being video live stream on Facebook and YouTube, courtesy of Claxon Communications with Fred Williams and also Mark Clark, a part of the Claxon Communication team. They're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steinball back at WKLM Sports Central. West Holmes playing their season opener against this Cambridge team. And well, you look just like last year, West Holmes finished with 16 wins overall last year. Most wins since Brady Arnold's senior year in 2013-14. And you can see West Holmes' basketball team last year, along with Don Hall, kind of building off that football season's team success. And you're looking to certainly try to do that again this year.
Yeah, and should be interesting to see if the West Holmes players can continue to that success that they had. It's obviously a different sport, brand new season for a lot of these players, but I think Coach Hall believes, and you heard him say that when you interviewed him tonight, that he will take the football team and the success of all of the West Holmes programs in the fall any year because he feels like that's going to be something that will give them that extra incentive. They know how to win. They know how to be successful. And as long as they come out and put forth the effort tonight, and as we move further into the season, I think that will pay a lot of dividends for the Knights.
Really an interesting matchup in the season opener, too. They face the team that knocked them out of the tournament from a season ago. I'm sure these guys are anxious to get on the floor and take on this Cambridge team here this evening.
Yeah, and, West Holmes, Coach Hall said that even while they were scrimmaging, he could tell that the kids that he did have in the fold already that weren't playing, football down the tournament trail, he said that each one of those kids was excited about getting out and starting this basketball season, and it should be interesting to see how those two teams have improved since they met a year ago, I believe, in March.
We'll find out. And Scott Melleroy back around with tonight's starting lineups after this on WKLM. Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Tuesday, December 21st at 4 p.m. This auction has half cents, large cents, Indian head cents, Lincoln cent bag of 5,000 wheat pennies, 3-cent nickels, 1861 3-cent silver, and more at the Coppin Auction Center at 559 Belden Parkway in Sugar Creek. For more information, contact Aiden Yoder at 330-231-8983. That's the Coppin Realty and Auctions live auction with online bidding on Tuesday, December 21st at 4 p.m. Visit coppin-auctions.com.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Are you still searching for the perfect holiday gift for everyone on your list? At Keim Home Center, we have something for everyone. On top of that, Keim Home Center is offering a month of holiday deals, giving you plenty of time to finish your holiday shopping. From November 29th to December 23rd, you will receive a $15 gift card for every $100 spent across qualifying products. For a complete list of eligible products, visit KeimHome.com. Shop in-store or enjoy free local next-day delivery. Visit Keim Home Center, where gift buying is made easy.
Rodents are looking for a warm place to nest. Hi, this is Sarah with Holmes Pest Control. Right now is a good time to protect your home from these tiny pests by having exterior rodent control done at your home, office, or storage area. We have the solution to help keep rodents out. We can set you up with a service where we install rodent stations and check them on a monthly or bi-monthly service. Where quality service still counts, call Holmes Pest Control 330-674-9094 or toll free 1-866-674-7198.
Finish Line Auto Body, located on the north side of Millersburg. If your car is damaged, the best place to get it back in the game is at Finish Line Auto Body. Now for tonight's starting lineups, here's Scott Miller.
Yes, for the West Holmes Knights coming in, having not played a game yet this season, coached by second-year coach Don Hall. Starting for the Knights, number 1, averaged 10.4 points a game in 2020-2021. It's a senior 5'9", number 1, Blake Morrison. Also at guard, a 6'1", senior, transferred in. He scored 16.7 points per game a year ago. 6.5 rebounds per game, number 2, Channer Wells. Also at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 13, Xander Schultz. At forward, a 5'11 senior, number 24, Brock Zimmerly. And also at forward for the Knights, a 6'2 junior, number 33, Mason Wolf. For the Cambridge Bobcats, hosting tonight with a record of 2-2, their coach is Kyle Pertuset. Starting for the Bobcats, 5'11 senior, averaging 17.3 points per game, 6.5 average, number 1, Caleb Bond. A 5'10 guard and junior, number 2, Caden Moore. A 6-foot senior, number 23, Jonah Stanberry. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 21, Parker Long. And at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 15, Cole Parsons.
And the starting lineups being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body. They'll pay up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Call 330-674-1483. And jumping for Cambridge, that is going to be Jonah Stanberry, 6-foot senior. And for West Holmes, that is going to be Xander Schultz, a 6-foot junior. All ready for the opening toss. And it'll be won by West Holmes, going left to right in the first half from Cambridge, wearing their red jerseys and red shorts, white numerals, and blue trim. Cambridge the home, white jerseys, white shorts, white numerals, and blue trim. Pass right wing, three-pointer going to be up by Brock Zimmerly, knocks it down right off the bat. West Holmes takes the early 3-0 lead. I say he is healthy. After that injury, of course, from a season ago, back to have him. Nice to have him back for West Holmes. Cambridge basketball going right to left in this first half. On the right wing and stepping on the out-of-bounds line as they receive that pass on the far end for Cambridge. That'll be a turnover on that pass over to Cole Parsons there first. So West Holmes basketball, 3-0 lead, just into the first quarter from Gene Ford Gymnasium. Here's Blake Morris's pass. High and left grab by Brock Zimmerly, who takes the left wing. Now the handoff. A three-pointer hop in the air, going to be up and no good by Xander Schultz. Rebound going to be pulled down inside. This time going to be picked up by Jonah Stanberry for the Bobcats. And it'll be Cambridge basketball across the timeline. Here's Caden Moore. Takes the right wing. Moore takes it out top, picks it up, looking, pass near the midcourt line, and Moore. Drive, bounce pass left block, goes inside this time. A layup, no good by Stanberry. Rebound to be pulled down by Channer Wells. Wells across the timeline for West Holmes. Layup off the glass is going to be good. Channer Wells gives West Holmes a 5-0 lead. Half-court pressure on by the Knights with it at half-court for Cambridge. Now across the half-court line is going to be Caleb Bond, 5'11 senior, averaging 17 points per game. Pass goes out top. Here's received by Jonah Stanberry. Dribbles it down to the right point. Crossover. Backs up near the midcourt line. Stanberry with it. Backing up again. Finally a 5-second violation. Great defense by Brock Zimmerly causes the turnover on Cambridge. Their second. They're going to get a timeout. 6.5 to play in the first. It's West Holmes 5 and Cambridge nothing. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM. Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts for Dad, including the new Weber Grill with the Weber Connect Wi-Fi temperature monitor system with step-by-step assistance for the ultimate grilling experience. A great family gift is the LG Smart TV with screen sizes from 32 to extra large 86-inch, including the 65-inch OLED, offering the clearest picture and the most vibrant colors available. Not sure what to get that special person? Give them a Millersburg Electric gift card. Millersburg Electric, appliances and much more. on State Route 83 South or MillersburgElectric.com.
The one rebound. Okay.
Yep. Reminder, this game is being heard and also seen on video live streaming, of course, on Facebook, the WKLM Facebook page, and also on YouTube, courtesy of Claxton Communications, the team of Fred Williams and also Mark Clark, providing full video tonight. Of course, we're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. West Holmes has the ball and a 5-0 lead. Across the timeline, here's Chandler Wells, the Triway transfer, who averaged over 16.5 a game and 6.5 rebounds last year for Triway. Now for West Holmes. Drive, lane, pass by Wells, knocked out of bounds off of Cambridge. It'll stay with West Holmes. Knights to inbound to the left of their own backboard with a 5-0 lead. 6:16 to play in the first quarter. Pass by Morrison, goes right wing, now out top with it to Mason Wolf. Nice pass to a backdoor cutting Chandler Wells, grabs it, layup by Wells, no good. They'll call him for the charge. Under the basket, drawing that charge inside was Cambridge's Caleb Bond. So good job by him. First team foul West Holmes, and Wells has his first. Knights also get a turnover, and that'll be their first there. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Brogan Steimel reporting in all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Full court pressure being shown by West Holmes. Inbounded and grabbed by Bond in the backcourt for Cambridge. Double team pass near side, grabbed by Cole Parsons. Back over to Bond, a three-quarter score now across the timeline, received by Keaton Moore. On the right wing, here's the grab by Stanbury. He gets called for traveling, so that they get it past half court, but the press got to move a little bit quicker than they wanted to, and the third turnover on Cambridge.
Yeah, West Holmes playing great defense so far.
And it'll be West Holmes basketball in the backcourt, a 5-0 Knights advantage. 6 minutes to play in the first. Here's Blake Morrison across the timeline, the senior point guard. Dribbles the left point, averaged 10.5 a game last year. Picks it up. Morrison's pass goes out top to Chandler Wells. Wells holds onto it, now dribbles it, now to the left wing. Wells backs it up now high on the left side. And he works against Parker Long. Now to the corner, grabbed by Morrison, drive. Lane lost it, goes out of bounds, and a turnover on West Holmes that time around. As it slipped out of the hands of Morrison, the second West Holmes turnover. Cambridge basketball against that full court West Holmes pressure. Inbounded and grabbed by Bond in the backcourt. Caleb Bond works it against Morrison. That three-quarter score now takes it across the half-court line. Bond to the foul line. Picks it up, pass right wing, grabbed down by Parker Long. Cut off from the foul line, a reach-in foul called on Chandler Wells. And unfortunately for West Holmes, that'll be Wells' second personal foul and second team foul on the night, so he'll immediately go to the bench. He'll be replaced by Zevin Proper, the 5'10 junior guard. That's the one concern Don Hall had coming into this game, as those two top guards, Wells and Morrison, get into the foul trouble. It'll be Cambridge basketball. Pass right wing to Caleb Bond. Has a knock loose, goes out of bounds, but off of Brock Zimmerly. It'll stay with Cambridge. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway player of the game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. Inbounded and grabbed now by Keaton Moore. Back in the right wing, received on the near side. Here's the dribble, out top, and being tripped up and fouled now by West Holmes' Xander Schultz was Cambridge's Cole Parsons, so Schultz will get his first personal foul, 13th foul now on the Knights. So it'll be Cambridge basketball. And the bounce pass left wing, grabbed now by Keaton Moore. Moore, double team, pass goes out top. Grabbed by Long. Long to the foul line, cut off. His pass goes to the far side corner. Picked up by Parsons. Now out top of the pass to Caleb Bond on the left wing. Now to Keaton Moore. His three-pointer going to be off the mark. Rebound, tip to the floor. Chased down by the Knights in Xander Schultz. Zoltz will take it across the timeline. Pass deflected and stolen away. Cambridge the other way. Here's Jonas Stanbury. Drive, lane, little jump stop, and close to a travel. They'll call the foul instead. And for West Holmes, that'll be their 14th foul coming in this first quarter. And that'll be Brock Zimmerly, his first personal foul. Called that in the act of shooting. Jonas Stanbury will have 2 free throws. The left-hander, a 6-foot senior, averaging 6 points per game and 3 rebounds per contest. A 46% free throw shooter. That free throw is knocked down. First point of the game for Cambridge, down 5-1. For all your furnaces and generator needs this winter, contact MRE Services in Baltic at 330-897-4869. MRE Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. Second free throw also good by Stanbury. has the first 2 points for Cambridge, down 5-2. West Holmes ball against the Cambridge Fulker pressure. Long pass across the timeline to Proper, who dribbles it to the corner. He'll be fouled. Jumping on top of him and picking up that foul for Cambridge will be Cole Parsons, their first team foul. Parsons, of course, will have his first. West Holmes basketball, and a 5-2 advantage. 4.5 to play in the first. And it'll be inbounded by Morrison. Grabbed now by Schultz near the midcourt line. Schultz dribbles the left wing, now out top. Out of the foul line, to the lane. Bumped, shot up, no good. No foul called. Grabbed by Zimmerling. Nice dump pass inside. Goes over to Corbin Felton, who missed the shot. Rebound grabbed by Cole Parsons. Cambridge basketball. That pass on the three-quarter court. Grabbed now by Caleb Bond. Into the front court goes to Stanbury. Stanbury dribbles it. Crosses over to the right point. Down to the right wing. Pass goes to the far side corner. Here's the dribble now by Parker Long. Long, double team. Hands it off to Stanbury. Near the midcourt line. Now to pass off just in time to Keaton Moore. Moore being guarded tightly by Zevin Proper. Now to Caleb Bond high on the left side. Guarded by Blake Morrison. Bond spins around. Nice hesitation to the foul line. Nice look inside and the layup up and good to Parker Long. Nice look by Caleb Bond on the assist. Long will bank it in. 5-4 lead for West Holmes. 4-0 run for Cambridge. First field goal for Cambridge as well. Meanwhile, a travel called at midcourt on Blake Morrison against the double team. And that'll be for West Holmes their third turnover. And all of a sudden, a 1 point advantage for the Knights. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Cambridge basketball. Inbounded by Cole Parsons to Caleb Bond. Bond, the senior point guard across the timeline. Dribbles it between the circles. 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Cambridge down by 1. That pass to Davion Jeffrey. And with it high on the right over to Parker Long. Out top of the pass to Cole Parsons. Parsons holds on to it. Lobs it high on the right. Grabbed by Jeffrey again. Averaging 5.5 a game and over 7 rebounds per contest off the bench. Now received by Keaton Moore. Has to work the ball around the perimeter right now. Double team this Parker Long. Holds on to it. Pass goes cross court to Caleb Bond. Drive. Lane. Laid by Bond. Blocked out of bounds by Blake Morrison. It'll stay with Cambridge. Don't let your home be without power. Call Holmesville Electric, your local Generac automatic standby generator dealer. Call 330-279-4522. Cambridge ball to the far side corner. Here's the dribble. On the pass inside, going to be stolen away. On that pass by Levin Pulaski, who just checked in. And meanwhile, foul called on Cambridge, I believe, on Caden Moore. That'll be the second team foul on Cambridge. And Moore will get his first personal foul. And now in for the Knights going to be Mason Wolf. He'll replace Brock Zimmerling. West Holmes with the ball and a 1 point lead at 5-4. Under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here's Blake Morrison with it out top. Bounce pass goes to the right wing, received by Proper. Proper dribbles it out top. On the left point to Mason Wolf. Back in the far corner, Blake Morrison, 3-pointers up in the air and gets good, but wave it off. That foul call before that shot was taken. And that's going to be a moving screen called on to West Holmes. That'll wave off that basket. 13 foul. I think that 15 foul on West Holmes. And now up to 2 personals on Xander Schultz. So foul starting to mount up on West Holmes in this first quarter. 2:40 to play in the first. Cambridge has the basketball, down by 1. Caleb Bond to the front court. His bounce pass received high on the right side by Pulaski. Out top of the pass to Davion Jeffrey. Jeffrey dribbles it. Lobs it right wing, grabbed by Pulaski. Out top of the pass to Bond. Back in the left corner, here's a drive by Keaton Moore. Spins around. Pass back in the corner. 3-pointer high up in the air, going to be off the mark by Jeffrey. Rebound grabbed inside by West Holmes' Mason Wolf. Knights with the basketball across the timeline. Here's Proper. On the right wing, the Blake Morrison. Head fake, dribbles it to the lane. Morrison shot blocked inside, got his own rebound. We'll call it a held ball in the process. Nice block by Pulaski, and that'll cause a turnover on West Holmes. And that'll be their 5th of this first quarter. Cambridge had a few right out the bat, but since then it's been West Holmes with the turnover problem.
West Holmes came out with a lot of energy, got up that 5-0 lead, but now Cambridge is starting to get into the flow of their game.
Certainly are, but West Holmes still clinging to that 1 point lead. 2:06 to play in the first. Fulker pressure is on. Here's the dribble in the backcourt. On the pass by Cole Parsons. He'll grab it now across the timeline. Goes out of bounds. They had a turnover on Parsons. Good defense by Morrison to cause that 5th turnover on Cambridge now. Each team 5 turnovers in this first quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. West Holmes has the basketball. Here's Morrison with it. into the front court. His pass goes into the hands between the circles over to Collier Klein, the 5'9 sophomore. Klein's pass goes to Wolf. On the left point, the 7 Proper. Proper dribbles it. On the right point, in the hands down. On the near side to Corbin Felton. His pass right to the foul line of Klein. Out top on a three-pointer by Blake Morrison. It's going to be knocked down. Morrison on the board. West Holmes now an 8-4 lead. Blake Morrison, the three-point basket. And Cambridge with it across the timeline. Here's Keela Bond. Bounce pass goes out top to Pulaski. On the left wing. Grab near side of the pass goes out top over to Parsons. Drive. Pass inside. Goes to the corner to Parsons. Parsons three-pointers up in the air. Knocked down. Left them wide open. Good ball movement. And Parsons his first 3 points of the contest. 8-7 West Holmes. They had the ball. 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Here's the dribble by Proper. His three-pointer for the top of the key going to be off the mark. Rebound and put back going to be good, however, by West Holmes' Corbin Felton. Felton with the putback with the left hand. He has his first 2. And Corbin Felton gives West Holmes a 10-7 lead. 45 seconds to play in the first. Here's the pass by Drew Yannico. Drive. Out top of the pass down over to Pulaski. Gets it high on the right. Over to Keela Bond. Cambridge ball. Back in the far side quarter to Parsons. Out top of the pass over to Yannico. Between the circles to Jeffrey. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Now to Pulaski, high on the right. Cross-court pass batted away by Klein. Goes out of bounds. And that'll be a half-court violation as it was touched by Yannico. And that'll be a turnover on Cambridge. Their 6th of this first quarter.
Yeah, West Holmes still doing a great job defensively.
Great effort that time of the dive by the sophomore and Collier Klein to cause that turnover. West Holmes basketball. Here's Chandler Wells back in there with 2 personal fouls with the final 15 seconds in the first quarter. Wells dribbles it and works it against Yannico. 9 seconds. Wells passes. Nice look inside. Goes over to Zevon Proper. His layup is going to be good. 4 seconds to go. Pass for Cambridge can be grabbed by Keela Bond and goes out of bounds. That turnover will close out the first quarter of play. At the end of 1, it's West Holmes 12 and Cambridge 7. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
When you found the perfect home, you want the same for your home loan process. At the Kilbuck Savings Bank, our lenders stay accessible, communicate often, and help you understand what's happening every step of the way. Talk with one of our lenders today to determine the options that are available to you and your family. We want to help you find a home loan that works. Our focus is on the details so that you can focus on moving in. In other words, we check all the boxes so you can unpack yours. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS 422885.
For the start of the second quarter, Scott Miller has the first quarter numbers. West Holmes was 2 for 4 for 50% shooting from three-point distance, while Cambridge also 50% on 1 of 2 shooting from three-point distance in the first quarter. West Holmes 3 for 5 from two-point range. Cambridge 1 for 4 for 25%. Cambridge 2 for 2 for the charity stripe. West Holmes did not attempt a foul shot in the first. West Holmes at rebounding. Cambridge 5 to 4. 7 turnovers for the Bobcats, 5 for the Knights in that first quarter of play. West Holmes basketball to begin the second quarter. Here's Morrison to the right wing. Dribbles it. Pass right to the foul line. Deflected away from Morrison and stolen away. And it'll be Cambridge ball after the West Holmes' 6th turnover. Now across the timeline. The pass goes right wing. Grabbed now by Yannico. Dribbles it out top. His pass goes in the hands of Jeffrey. On the right wing, received now by Jenna Stanberry. Stanberry's cross-court pass received near midcourt by Keaton Moore. Moore dribbles it now high on the right. His pass goes to the far side corner. Now the drive to the foul line. Pass by Jeffrey goes cross-court to Yannico. Out top of the pass to Keela Bond. Bond between the circles will back it up to reset the offense for Cambridge. Trailing by 5. On the right wing, back over to Drew Yannico. His pass will pick and roll inside to Stanberry. His shot's up and going to be good. Jonah Stanberry with the bucket. He has 4. 12-9 lead for West Holmes. Knights basketball. Here's Chandler Wells to the front court. Cross-court pass to Morrison. Morrison drive to the baseline. Cross-court pass the other way. He'll get called for the charge, however. Blake Morrison would run into Keela Bond. That'll be the 16th foul on West Holmes, and Morrison his first personal foul. And that's a couple of charges that Cambridge has taken in this first half. Give a gift of value that'll be used and appreciated this Christmas. Starbright Express Car Wash gift cards and Southside Quick Lube gift certificates provide perfect stocking stuffers that everyone can use. It'll be Cambridge basketball across the timeline. Caleb Bond has it once again, directing traffic with it high on the left, guarded by Blake Morrison. Bond out top. Pass goes between the circles to Parker Long. Back in the right wing to Stanberry. Stanberry's pass between the circles over to Jeffrey. Back in the left wing, Caden Moore. Moore. Pass a little pick and roll inside the left block to Jeffrey. He'll be fouled on the reach in. Snapped on Brock Zimmerly. 17th foul West Holmes. Zimmerly has his second, and it should be a 1-on-1 at the foul line for Cambridge. At the foul line is going to be Davion Jeffrey, 6'2 junior, averaging 5.5 a game and just over 7 rebounds per contest. 2 of 4 for the foul line on the season. That free throw no good. Rebound ripped down by a leaping Mason Wolf. West Holmes ball. Long pass through the hands of a leaping Chandler Wells. It goes out of bounds, and that will be a West Holmes turnover. And now up to 8 of those in the first half. Cambridge ball, they trail it by 3. 6.5 to play in the second quarter. Caleb Bond, the point guard across the timeline. Lobs the left wing to Stanberry. He'll dribble it out point. Little pick and roll pass inside. Stolen away this time by Zimmerly into the front court. Goes over on the drive by Xander Schultz. Shot up for no good. Rebound grab by Chandler Wells. Lobs the right wing to Morrison. Nice dump pass inside by Zimmerly, but through the hands of Mason Wolf. Wasn't looking for it. Nice stop, though, on the pass by Zimmerly. Instead, a West Holmes turnover. And the Knights will have that turnover, and West Cambridge will have the basketball. And the Knights now up to 9 turnovers in the first half. Here's Bond again into the front court for the Bobcats, guarded by Morrison. Bond calls out the play, dribbles the left wing, now drive to the baseline. Double team, kicks the left wing in the hands of Parker Long. His cross-court pass to Stanberry in the opposite corner. Stanberry to the baseline, cut off by Zimmerly. Double team, out top of the pass to Long. Long's three-pointer's up, going to be off the mark. Rebound chased down by Mason Wolf. Into the front court now, the Chandler Wells. Pull-ups up by Wells from the foul line, up, no good. Rebound will be fought for and finally picked up by Xander Schultz. He'll dribble it. Drive, nice pass inside, deflected away, going to be saved. Back in the hands of Cambridge's Parker Long. Cambridge basketball into the front court. Here's Bond. Left wing to Caden Moore. Moore dribbles it. Pass goes out top. Now received by Davion Jeffrey. He'll find Stanberry to reset the offense. Over the hands of Caden Moore between the circles. 5:15 to play in the second quarter. 12-9 West Holmes. Nice pass inside to cutting Caleb Bond. He'll lay it up and in. Caleb Bond has his first 2. That was off the assist from Parker Long. Long pass to the front court. West Holmes has it. Now a 1-point lead at 12-11. At center circle to Blake Morrison. On the right wing, Chandler Wells. 6'1 senior guard. And his pass goes in the hands of Schultz. Back to Wells. Now the Schultz. Schultz between the circles. Around the foul line, Zimmerly. Bobbles it. Hits a left wing. Back in the hands on the drive. Inside by Xander Schultz. He'll be fouled. Blocking foul is to call on Cambridge. Their 13th foul in this first half. That foul going to be called on Parker Long, his first. West Holmes 17 fouls compared to just 3 for Cambridge in this first half. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. Brogan Steinwell reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. That ball inbounded and knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. West Holmes to inbound the ball once again.
Both teams playing a really tough man-to-man right now.
Certainly are. Great effort on both sides here in this first half. Zevin Proper to inbound it for West Holmes, 5'10 junior guard. Into the right block. Goes to Zimmerly. Now back to Proper. Proper to the foul line. Hicks at right wing. Received now by Schultz. His three-pointers up in the air. Going to be off the mark. Rebound goes saved, actually. Going to be out of bounds now off the leg of Cambridge. What a play by Brock Zimmerly, who came out of nowhere to save that ball. Don Hall, as he talked about, we saw that last year. You're not going to play for him if you don't play hard, and you can see the results for West Holmes.
Yeah, and it's great having Brock Zimmerly back, and he's one of those kids that he kind of sets the tone defensively, always playing hard.
He definitely does. Pass by Proper goes out top. There's Wells, right wing Proper. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be in and out, no good. Rebound going to be to the floor, finally picked up by Stanberry. Cambridge basketball down by 1, 4.5 to play in the first half. Here's Caleb Bond across the timeline. Bounce pass into the hands of Davion Jeffrey in front of the midcourt line. His pass left wing, grabbed by Yannico, out top to Stanberry. His pass into the hands of Parker Long. Between the circles of the pass to Yannico. Actually, I should say Caleb Campbell with it, the 5'9 senior. Now between the circles to Jeffrey. Jeffrey dribbles it, crossover, working against Felton. Loves it high on the right side, the back to Campbell. Campbell's pass left wing, batted away and stolen by Chandler Wells. Wells on the other end, layup off the glass is good. Chandler Wells, a steal in the bucket. He has 4, 14-11, Knights with the lead. And now a technical is going to be called. I believe Chandler Wells being teed up. Maybe a little taunting after that layup and the steal. So 18 foul West Holmes. Wells also, that would be big because that's his 3rd personal foul. So not what you want there. I'm going to see if he'll come out or not. You'd think he probably will with the 3rd personal. Shooting the technical free throws, Caleb Bond is over there with nobody around him. That free throw no good, however. Missed that one. Blake Morrison is going to be checking in. And Chandler Wells looks like we'll be checking out after getting that 3rd personal foul and the technical. 14-11, West Holmes with the lead. Caleb Bond with the 2nd technical free throw. That's going to be up and going to be no good. Missed them both. So that's a break if you're West Holmes. Of course, it will be Cambridge's ball as well here at side court. All this month by 1 month of the limited tanning and share with a friend and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin. Cambridge ball. Here's Jeffrey. Lobs it into the hands of Bond. Dribbles it high on the right. Pass right wing. Grabbing the far side by Keaton Moore. Moore spins around to the baseline. His little floater going to be up and good. Nice move and bucket. Keaton Moore has his first 2. 14-13 West Holmes. Cambridge back to within 1. Knights with the basketball. Here's Morrison's pass. Goes right wing through the hands of Proper. Couldn't handle the pass. A little unforced turnover that time in the Knights, and that'll be their 11th of the first half. That's part of that sloppiness, though. You were expecting to see some here early in this first game.
Yep. Yes, for all of the energy they had at the beginning, now that Cambridge is stepping up and playing some better defense, West Holmes, unforced errors.
And meanwhile, a little pick and roll play. West Holmes defending that very well that time. We've seen that work. That time the ball thrown out of bounds by Bond because it was Stanbury who wasn't open. It'll be the 10th turnover on Cambridge. So West Holmes basketball, still that 1-point lead, 3:10 to play in the first half. Here's Morrison out top. Dribbles it left wing. Morrison surveys it against the defense. Backs it up to shout out instructions to his teammates around the foul line. Here's the dribble. Little footer high in the air by Corbin Felton. He'll knock it down. Felton has 4, 16-13 Knights. Cambridge with the basketball, 2:50 to play in the first half. Caleb Bond across the timeline. Dribbles it against Morrison. Bond out top. His pass goes high on the right over to Parsons into the corner. Here's the dribble high on the right side by Jeffrey. Double team. Gets over to Stanbury. Guarded tightly by Schultz. Stanbury dribbles it to the top of the key. Back high on the left on the pass to Caden Moore. Moore out top to the foul line. He's cut off. Hicks the left wing. Now received by Bond. Drive. Lane. Pass back to the corner. 3-pointer up in there by Cole Parsons. Going to be off the mark. Rebound bobbled. And finally grabbed by Corbin Felton. West Holmes ball. On the left wing, here's Morrison. His 3-pointer's up in the air. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound going to be out of bounds over to Cambridge. Stocked by Buckeye Farm and Garden for your farming and construction needs across from Holmes Lumber off of State Route 39 and at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com. Cambridge basketball on the back baseline against that pressure. Here's the dribble by Bond across the timeline. Takes it right wing. Working against Schultz. Spins around to the lane. Hicks it out top. Here's the head fake. Now the shot from 15 feet away. Going to be up no good by Caden Moore. Rebound slapped out top. And a foul called in the process, I believe. Going to be called on Stanbury for Cambridge. The loose ball foul called. Cambridge, their 14th foul. Stanbury will have his first personal foul. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. The Subway Player of the Game. West Holmes with the ball. Here's Morrison across the timeline in a 3-point lead. Now pass inside by Zimmerly. Grabbed into the basket by Felton. Dumps inside the paint. The shot is going to be up. Going to be no good by Nate Fair. Rebound pulled down by Stanbury. Cambridge basketball down by 3. Into the front court pass by Moore. Goes to Stanbury. Into the corner, received on the far side by Parsons. Back to Stanbury. His shot from the baseline up in the air, no good. Good job by Fair to misdirect that shot, missed everything. Rebound grab by Blake Morrison. Knights basketball. Here's Morrison into the front court. Picks it up. Lobs it to Zimmerly now high on the right. Into the corner to the Proper. Proper's three-pointers up in the air, no good. Rebound going to be corralled by Caleb Bond. Cambridge with it. Bond across the half-court line. Dribbles to the foul line. Kicks the left wing over to Jeffrey. Out top. Into the hands now of Keaton Moore. Moore will back it up to reset the offense for the Bobcats. Trailing 16-13. Moore still with it. His pass to Stanbury, high on the right. Out top of the pass over to Davion Jeffrey. Jeffrey's pass to back to crediting Caleb Bond. His layup off the glass and good. Bond has 4. Cambridge back to within 1 at 16-15. 45 seconds to play in the first half. Of course, this game being video live streamed on the WKLM Facebook page and YouTube, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Mark Clark and Fred Williams for working the video stream for tonight for Claxon. And also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. Here's the three-pointer for the corner by Proper, no good. Rebound corralled inside by Jeffrey. His pass goes to Moore. Moore across the timeline on the fast break. Fast pass to Parsons, back to Moore as they'll reset it out top. Cross-court pass over to Bond. His three-pointer for the left wing going to be off the mark. Rebound grab by a leaping Corbin Felton. West Holmes ball into the front court, 5 seconds. Now to Proper. Proper drive to the baseline. Nice wraparound pass goes to Thayer. His shot blocked out of bounds as time expires in the first half. And we will come to halftime, or the halftime score is West Holmes 16 and Cambridge 15. We'll be back around the recap of the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Shop Gugasburg Cheese for all your holiday gift and party needs. Our beautiful gift baskets make the perfect holiday gift, and our party trays are great for your football or holiday get-togethers. Visit our store and pick up one of our pre-made baskets and gift packs, or create your very own to be customized according to your needs. You can also pre-order your baskets and party trays, and we'll have them ready for pickup at your convenience. Let us do the work, and you take the credit. We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. Hope to see you soon.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home. You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
The Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It is halftime from Gene Ford Gymnasium, where West Holmes is hanging on to a 1-point lead, 16-15 over Cambridge. West Holmes led 12-7 after the first quarter. Cambridge outscoring West Holmes 8-4 in the second quarter of play, and West Holmes that 1-point lead at 16-15 at the half. For West Holmes, leading the way in the first half, that was Chandler Wells as well as Corbin Felton. As for Chandler Wells in that first half, despite being in foul trouble, he was 2 for 3 from a 2-point range for his total of 4 points. He also had 3 personal fouls, including the technical, in that first half. Also for West Holmes, Corbin Felton in that first half of play would go 2 for 3 from 2-point range. He had a total of 4 points. Blake Morrison knocked down a 3-pointer in the first half. He was 1 for 2 from 3-point distance. Blake Morrison with a total of 3 points. Also 3-point score by Brock Zimmerly. He was 1 for 1 from on the 3-point line was Zimmerly for his total of 3. 2 points scored also by Zevin Proper for the Knights. That would round out their total of 16. For Cambridge leading the way, Caleb Bond as well as Jonas Stanbury. For Caleb Bond in the first half, 0 for 1 on 3-point tries, 2 for 2 from 2-point range, and 0 for 2 from the foul line. Bond had 4 points. He came in averaging just over 17 a game, though. And Jonas Stanbury in the first half was 1 for 3 from 2-point range, 2 for 2 from the foul line. Stanbury also had 4 points in the first half. 3 points scored by Cole Parsons and 2 apiece for Caden Moore and Parker Long, rounding out the Cambridge total of 15. Halftime score, West Holmes 16, Cambridge 15. Now for the first half team numbers, here's Scott Miller.
West Holmes leading at the half, 16-15. Hotly contested game so far this evening. In three-point shooting, West Holmes was 2 of 9 for 22%, while the Bobcats of Cambridge were 1 of 5 for 20%. From 2-point field goal range, West Holmes was 5 of 11 for 45%, while the host Bobcats were 5 of 10 for 50%. West Holmes did not go to the free throw line, while Cambridge was 2 of 5 for 40%. West Holmes out-rebounded the Bobcats 13-10 in the first half, and in turnovers, West Holmes had 11 first-half turnovers, while the Bobcats had 10.
Individually rebounding-wise for West Holmes leading the way, Mason Wolf had 3 boards and also 3 rebounds for Corbin Felton. While for Cambridge in the first half, Jonas Stanbury had 2 boards in that first half of play to lead the way for the Cambridge Bobcats. A 16-15 West Holmes advantage here at the half, and saw some sloppiness at different times. You knew that was going to be the case, as of course with West Holmes, that long layoff getting the first game. You've got to love the effort again, really, from both sides in the first half.
Oh yeah, I thought West Holmes came out and it looked like they were on fire and in charge, but obviously the team that has played the games and have been in these game situations, once they kind of got their game plan unwrapped, then it was a very tightly contested, hard first half. I think the effort from both teams was very good, and so I'm expecting another good half from both the Knights and the host Bobcats.
Halftime score, West Holmes 16, Cambridge 15. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Take advantage of the Santa's seafood sale going on now through Christmas Eve. Hi, this is Scott Rohde. We have 21 to 25 count raw, peeled and deveined, tail-off large shrimp, $9.98 a pound. Norwegian salmon, $9.98 a pound. Bulk fresh oysters, $14.98 a pound. Tuna steak, $7.98 a pound. Orange roughy, $10.98 a pound. Sea scallops, $17.98 a pound. Rohde's Own cocktail sauce, $2.99 a pound. 40-ounce cocktail shrimp ring, $24.98 each. And 16-ounce packaged salad shrimp, $5.98. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rohde's IGA.
For all your heating needs this winter, call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner. With combined knowledge of over 65 years, you know that you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of other furnaces and equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling. They're your local team you can trust. Call today, 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
The Pizza Parlor 2 in Kilbuck is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes. If you don't want to cook on game day, give them a call at 330-276-5661. They prepare their own homemade crust topped with their own special pizza sauce and your own choice of toppings. You can also order appetizers, sandwiches, their famous original subs, basket combos, and garden fresh salads. You don't have to get out of your car because they have a convenient drive-thru to pick up your order. Call today, 330-276-5661.
All ready for the start of the third quarter. Cambridge has the basketball to begin the second half, going from a left to right. Here's the pass by Stanley. Goes cross court and out of bounds. So turnover right off the bat on their very first possession, and that'll be their 11th of the night. So West Holmes basketball going from right to left with the basketball, and that 1-point lead to begin the third quarter. Pass to Zimmerly, goes left wing, in the hands on the drive by Schultz. He'll lose it, goes out of bounds, deflected by Cambridge, and he'll stay with West Holmes. Nice to inbound to the left of their own backboard. It'll be Blake Morrison to do the honors. Looking. And his lob pass grabbed by Schultz comes down with it. Shot by Schultz blocked. Rebound grabbed by Stamber after he got that block. It'll be Cambridge basketball. Here's Caleb Bond, the senior point guard across the timeline, averaging just over 17 a game. They had 4 points in that first half against the West Holmes defense. Pass to Keaton Moore. His pass between the circles goes to Parker Long. Long looking, dribbles it. Lobs it high on the right to Caleb Bond. Bond serves it, and the head pass goes between the circles and grabbed by Cole Parsons. On the right point to Parker Long. Long. Pass over to Caleb Bond, the left point. Bond looking. Now dribbles it to the foul line, to the lane. Pass to the baseline, grabbed over by Stanbury. His 10-footer's no good by Stanbury. Rebound can be picked up and laid in by Parker Long, however, in the process. And I'll give Cambridge a 17-16 lead. And I believe that's Cambridge, their first lead of the night. Indeed it is, 17-16. Longest first two, shot on the other end, a drive by Chandler Wells. He'll make it up with him. And Wells will answer. He has 6 points, and West Holmes back in the lead at 18-17. Long, by the way, has 4 points for Cambridge. They have the ball. Here's Stanbury. His shot left hand off the glass, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Brock Zimmerly. Knights basketball, 1 point lead. Here's Chandler Wells. On the right wing, Blake Morrison, three-pointers up in the air, going to be knocked down. Blake Morrison, his second three-pointer tonight. He has 6 points. West Holmes right back up to a 4-point advantage. 21-17 West Holmes. Cambridge has the ball. Here's Caleb Bond across the half-court line. Dribbles it high on the left. Drifting tracking now to the left wing. Dribbles it out top. Little pick and roll. A pass over to Long. Kicks it out top to Stanberry. On the right wing, grab now by Keaton Moore. His three-pointer's up. No good. Missed everything. Rebound under the bucket. Grab by Long. His kick-out pass goes right past Keaton Moore. It'll be stolen away by Chandler Wells. Wells to the foul line. His shot up going to be no good. Kicks it back out on the rebound. Out top over to Zimmerly. His three-pointer's no good. Rebound back to Chandler Wells. Out top over to Blake Morrison. Runner by Morrison inside the paint. That's no good. Rebound finally pulled down by Keaton Moore. Cambridge has it. And trailing by 4, 5.5 to play in the third. Here's Bond across the half-court line. He's guarded by Morrison. Bounce pass to the right wing over to Cole Parsons. Some contact away from the basketball. No fouls. Parker Long fell down. Gets it out top of the pass to Keaton Moore. Moore dribbles it. Backs up near the midcourt line. Shovels it right wing. Grabbed by Parsons. Out top of the pass to Parker Long. Long dribbles it. Gets over to Caleb Bond. Bond around the perimeter. Shovels it right wing. Back to Cole Parsons. Out top of the pass over to Long. Left wing. Over to Keaton Moore. He'll pick it up. Into the quarter ground now by Parsons. Out top the cutting Caleb Bond. Head fake shot from the left block by Bond. Off the glass and good. Good patience offensively by Cambridge. Now Caleb Bond has 6 and Cambridge back to within 2. West Holmes has it up 21-19. Blake Morrison across the timeline against the half-court Cambridge defense. Bounce pass goes right wing to Schultz. Xander Schultz out top. His three-pointer's up in the air. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Keaton Moore. Moore with it. Pass to the front court. Grabbed to the quarter by Long. Now the cutting Keaton Moore. Moore going to have it tied up by Zimmerly on the right block. Are they going to call him for a foul? It will be a foul instead. First team foul West Holmes. Zimmerly has his third personal foul as he tried to get his hands on the basketball. From now through December 23rd, you'll receive a $15 gift card for every $100 spent across qualifying products at Kime in Charm, Ohio.
Number 10, Proper.
As Zimmerly now checking out, again with those 3 personal fouls. Zevon Proper will check in. Proper, the 5'10 junior guard. Cambridge to inbound beneath their own backboard. Here's the pass by Davion Jeffrey, goes out top. Grabbed by Cole Parsons. Now to Caleb Bond, high on the left side, the call out to play. 4:10 to play in the third quarter. Cambridge down by 2, they had the ball. That pass goes to Jeffrey on the left wing with it, now over to Parsons. Parsons back over to Jeffrey in the right block. His cross-court pass, right corner goes to Keaton Moore. Moore's three-pointers up in the air, knocks it down. Keaton Moore has 5 points, his first three-pointers tonight. Now 22-21 Cambridge lead. Third lead change of the third quarter. West Holmes ball. Here's Chandler Wells to the front court. Loves the right wing to Blake Morrison. Morrison calls out to play near the midcourt line. He'll race it to the right wing. Morrison to the foul line. Lane goes stumbling inside. Will be tripped up under the basket on that drive by Blake Morrison. The foul on Cambridge will be their first of the third quarter. Caleb Bond has his first personal foul. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM. It's brought to you tonight by Rody's IGA Marketplace. And it will be Brogan Steimel reporting on all the scores from around the area all the way until midnight. Blake Morrison at the foul line. They call that in the act of shooting. Morrison, 5'9", senior point guard, averaged 10.5 a game last year. Free throw knocked down here. He's up to 7 points tonight. This game being video live streamed courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Fred Williams and Mark Clark on the WKLM Facebook page and also on YouTube. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLMFM.com. Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central. Both free throws are good by Morrison. He's up to 8 points in 5 of those in the third quarter. West Holmes back in the lead at 23-22. Fourth lead change of the quarter. Cambridge basketball. Here's Caleb Bond. Drive to the baseline by Cole Parsons. His shot's up, no good. Rebound going to be grabbed by Zevon Proper. West Holmes basketball. Proper across the timeline. He'll back it up. Pass right wing to Chandler Wells. Drive. Lane. Nice look pass by Wells. Goes to Corbin Felton, who missed the layup. Rebound grabbed by Davion Jeffrey. Chandler Wells saying, I had an assist coming my way. But instead, Cambridge will have it after that miss. And the other end pass out to Keaton Moore. Into the corner. Grabbed now by Parker Long. Long being guarded tightly by Felton. Long drive to the lane. His little floater's up, no good. Rebound to the 4. Going to be grabbed by Parker Long. Into the corner to the Jeffrey. His three-pointer's no good. Rebound grabbed by a leaping Chandler Wells. Wells across the timeline for the Knights. To the foul line. Nice low pass again. This time by Corbin Felton. And this time Felton will bank it in. Corbin Felton has 6 off the assist. That time from Chandler Wells. Knights a 25-22 lead. 2.5 to play in the third. Cambridge ball. Pass to a backdoor cutting Cole Parsons, who banks it in. Cole Parsons has 5. Timeout called. 2:24 to play in the third. It's West Holmes 25, Cambridge 24. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
This is Tim Meyer with ProMotion Therapy, where we understand that your health is important to you. That's why we have solutions for all your therapy needs. From a sports injury to recovery from a surgery or pain management, we will help you make a plan for the road to recovery. We are conveniently located on the south side of Millersburg at 1207 South Washington Street. Give us a call today to schedule an appointment and join the ProMotion Therapy family, promoting a better you.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game as that player receives 1 complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. The Subway Player of the Game. West Holmes basketball gets some Fulker pressure shown by Cambridge. Here's Chandler Wells in the backcourt. Dribbles it, lobs it front court, received now by Xander Schultz. Schultz drive to the baseline. His layup is going to be good. West Holmes beating that pressure easily, and Xander Schultz with a bucket, his first 2 of the night. 27-24 Knights. Cambridge basketball into the front court. Here's Keaton Moore. Lobs it now right wing, where it's grabbed by Davion Jeffrey. His pass inside, deflected away, stolen by Zevin Proper. He'll fall down. It'll be tied up now, but the arrow does point to West Holmes. So, indeed, the West Holmes will get that turnover forced on Cambridge, who's up to 13 tonight compared to 11 for West Holmes. Make that 14 for Cambridge. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. West Holmes ball and a 3-point lead. Chandler Wells, the tri-way transfer, and the senior guard dribbles it across the timeline. He averaged 16.5 a game for tri-way last year. Here's a drive by Schultz to the baseline. He'll be tripped up, but no foul called as he lost it. Looking for that foul, he didn't get it. Turnover on West Holmes. Cambridge basketball here on the across the timeline. Here's Moore. Has that tape over under his right eye. Kicks it right wing. Here's a drive by Long. Lost it. Stolen away by Chandler Wells, and he's going to be fouled as he was grabbed around his ankle after the turnover by Caleb Bond. Second personal foul on Bond. Second team foul on the Bobcats. 1:22 to play in the third. West Holmes a 3-point lead at 27-24. A back and forth third quarter where there's been 4 lead changes. Knights have it. Here's Blake Morrison across the half-court line. Met defensively by Bond. On the right wing, the Chandler Wells. Back in the corner. Zevin Proper's 3-pointer's up in the air. That's going to be knocked down. Zevin Proper has 5 points. That's his first 3-pointer. West Holmes, all of a sudden, they have a 6-point lead. Cambridge ball. 1 minute to play. And that ball off the hands of Stanberry and out of bounds. Unforced turnover on Cambridge as he couldn't handle that pass. The 16th turnover on the Bobcats. West Holmes now a 30-24 advantage, and they had the ball. Here's a dribble by Morrison across the timeline. Morrison directing traffic. Bounce pass goes high on the left into the hands of Xander Schultz. Schultz dribbles it. Down to the foul line. Kicks the right corner over to Proper. His 3-pointers up in the air, going to be no good this time. Rebound put back, no good by Proper as he follows the miss, but rebound grabbed by Davion Jeffrey now for Cambridge. Now Bond across the half-court line. Bond back to the far corner. There's a 3-pointer by Campbell. That's no good. Rebound to the 4. Chased down to the opposite corner by Jeffrey. Now over to Cole Parsons. Drive. Cross-court pass grabbed by Campbell. Now top of the pass to Moore. Moore's 3-pointer's going to be knocked down. Keaton Moore now has 8. He has 2 3-pointers now in this third quarter. 30-27 West Holmes. 10 seconds to play in the third. Knights basketball. Here's Wells out top. Chandler Wells backs it up down to the foul line. His little fadeaway is going to be up and knocked down inside the foul circle as the time expires in the third quarter. Chandler Wells now has 8 points, and now through 3 quarters, it is West Holmes 32 and Cambridge 27. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM. When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Come experience the Premier Pharmacy difference. Hi, this is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and now also in Millersburg inside Rody's IGA. We're here to fulfill all of your prescription and immunization needs. Don't wait for your next doctor visit to start experiencing the difference of an independent community pharmacy. Just stop in or call and we will transfer your active prescriptions from your current pharmacy. Premier Pharmacy in Berlin and Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Scoring Cambridge 16-12 in that third quarter of play. Again, this game is being video live streamed by the WKLM Facebook page and also on YouTube, courtesy of the Claxon Communication team of Fred Williams and Mark Clark tonight. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steinball back at WKLM Sports Central. Cambridge basketball to begin the fourth quarter of play. Ball knocked away on the floor, knocked away again by diving Blake Morrison, finally picked up by Cambridge. That ball thrown away again on the steal by Mason Wolf. Now left wing, Morrison drive to the baseline. He lost it and stolen by Cambridge. And ball deflected on the floor. Diving steal again by the Knights. And I believe a foul called after that steal by Xander Schultz. And boy, gotta love the effort for the Knights as they're going everything they can do to knock that ball away. And again, West Holmes going to have this basketball. I believe that foul called on Campbell, his first 13th foul on Cambridge. After that turnover on the Bobcats, West Holmes with the basketball. In the front court, here's the dribble by Chandler Wells. Crossover to the top of the key. Wells out of the foul line, kicks the right corner to the Zimmerly. His three-pointer's up, going to be no good. Rebound to the floor, chased down by Caleb Campbell. Cambridge basketball, trailing by 5 early in the fourth quarter. 7 minutes to go. Caleb Bond to the front court. Left wing now to Keaton Moore. Moore will be fouled as Zimmerly tried to hedge him. Instead get called for the blocking foul. His fourth personal foul, second team foul on the Knights. Third quarter numbers courtesy of Scott Miller, where West Holmes was 2 for 5 from three-point distance. Cambridge 2 for 4 for 50%. West Holmes 4 for 9 from two-point range. Cambridge was 3 for 7. West Holmes 2 for 2 for the foul line. Cambridge did not attempt the foul shot in that third quarter. Here's the drive and shot by Caleb Bond. Missed. Rebound grab by Xander Schultz. Knights basketball. Schultz kicks the left wing over to Mason Wolf. Out top of the pass to Chandler Wells. Wells crossover. Backs it up. Down to the foul line. To the lane. And he'll be fouled finally as he goes backing in against Caleb Bond. Third personal foul on Bond. 14th foul on the Bobcats. Also in the third quarter, Cambridge out rebounding West Holmes 9-4. 6 turnovers for the Bobcats. 1 for West Holmes in that third quarter of play. Knights taking care of the basketball much better in the third. In middle of the corner where it's grabbed by Chandler Wells. Wells on the right wing on the dribble. Dribbles it. Head fake. Kicks it out top. Goes to Proper. Left wing now to Blake Morrison. Drive. Runner by Morrison. Blocked inside. And by Jeffrey. Rebound grab by Caleb Bond. On the other end. His layup going to be good. Caleb Bond in transition. Caleb Bond has 8. 32-29 lead for West Holmes. Knights with the basketball. We're in the fourth quarter, 6:13 to go. Pass goes left wing to Morrison. Morrison dribbles it out top. Morrison to the right point. Kicks it out top to Chandler Wells. Three-pointer by Wells from the top of the key. In and out, no good. Rebound going to be fought for. And I believe finally grabbed inside by Caleb Bond. They'll call a foul. Also going over those back was Mason Wolf. Wolf will have his first third-team foul on the Knights in this second half of play. It'll be Cambridge basketball. Trailing by 3, Caleb Bond will walk it across the half-court line. His pass goes left point over to Jeffrey. Nice pass inside to a backdoor cutting Caleb Campbell, who makes it in. Caleb Campbell, the 5'9 senior guard, has his first 2 tonight. Meanwhile, the ball thrown away to the floor, picked up with a steal by Campbell, and he's going to be fouled. So the Knights They get a turnover that time on that pass across midcourt. Their 14th turnover. And Xander Schultz has his third personal foul. 14th foul now on the Knights. That's going to cause a Don Hall timeout. 5.5 to go in the fourth. A 32-31 West Holmes lead. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Call Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, offering ready mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of ready mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. That's Holmes Ready Mix of Millersburg, a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Subway Player of the Game. That player receives one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at $9.95 South Washington Street in Millersburg. The Subway Player of the Game. Cambridge basketball out of that West Holmes timeout. Here's Caleb Bond into the front court. Cambridge down by 1. Bond, pass out top goes to Cole Parsons. Right wing to Caden Moore. Moore dribbles it. Out top to Caleb Bond. Left wing back over to Campbell. Bounce the pass to the corner to Parsons. Out top with it to Caden Moore. Moore guarded by Schultz. He'll back it up near that midcourt line. Picks it up. His pass goes to Caleb Bond. Bond backs it up to the corner. Cross-court pass received by Jeff Reese to the corner to Campbell. His three-pointer's up and knocked down. Caleb Campbell has the hot hand. He has 5 points in the fourth quarter. Cambridge now a 2-point lead. That's the fifth lead change of the second half. Knights basketball.
Great ball movement by the Bobcats.
Certainly was. It'll be Knights basketball. Here's Schultz with it. Dribbles it out top. Schultz stumbles, picks it up, pass out top to Mason Wolf. His pass, grabbed now by Proper. Proper lost it, picks it up here midcourt, deflected away. Now grabbing the backcourt after the deflection by Chandler Wells. Wells will have it into the front court for West Holmes. Takes it out top. He'll call out the play with 4.5 to play in the fourth. West Holmes trailing 34-32. Here's Proper high on the right. Guarded tightly by Campbell. Proper to the foul line, and that's going to be a foul called on Campbell. A little too tight, says the official. 15th foul on Cambridge, and for Caleb Campbell, his second personal foul. Stay tuned immediately following the game for High School Scoreboard on WKLM, brought to you by Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Brogan will reporting on all those scores from around the area all the way until midnight. 34-32, Cambridge lead, 4:22 to play in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
Fox's Pizza Den in Millersburg is looking for smiling faces to join their team. Day shifts are available 6 to 7 hours per day, 6 days a week. Successful candidates will need the following skills: the ability to work as a team, self-motivated, dependable, customer-focused, and able to follow directions with limited supervision. If you are interested, stop by the store at 42 North Grant Street to pick up an application. Fox's Pizza Den is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
For your last-minute Christmas shopping needs, stop by the jewelry store with the great selection of diamond earrings, pendants, necklaces, and rings, along with Bello Cavo bracelets and more. That's the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in historic downtown Millersburg. And it's been a dogfight tonight here, Scott.
Yeah, both teams really playing hard this evening. I noticed there's a lot of physicality in the paint.
That has been the case all night long, and it'll be West Holmes basketball trailing by a pair. They'll have it at side court out of the timeout. Zevin Proper gets a pass off to Brock Zimmerly. He'll hand it off to Chandler Wells. Wells holds on to it to survey the defense. Lobs it high on the left side in the hands of Xander Schultz. Back inside the left block. Goes inside over to Blake Morrison. Head fake. Shot by Morrison going to be up. No good, but he'll draw a foul. Great head fake in under the bucket by Morrison. A draw that foul on Davion Jeffries. That'll be the 16th foul in Cambridge. Jeffries has his first. Now 2 free throws for Blake Morrison. Morrison has 8 points. Looking for his first point of the fourth quarter. That free throw's up, going to be knocked down. 9 points down for the 5'9" senior point guard. This free throw would tie the game up if he's able to knock it down and also give him up in the double figures. That free throw in and out, no good, however. Rebound going to be grabbed by Caden Moore. Cambridge basketball, and now a 1-point lead for the Bobcats. Here's Caleb Bond across the timeline. His bounce pass goes to Caden Moore. Now high on the right side with the Davion Jeffrey. Inside, nice pass, thread the needle under the bucket. Grabbed by Cole Parsons, he'll lay it in. Parsons has 7, 36-33 Bobcats. Nice look on that pass. Here's Blake Morrison across the timeline for the Knights. His pass received by Schultz high on the left. Now on the right point goes to Brock Zimmerly. Back in with 4 personals. Down to Proper. Proper in the left wing out top of the pass down to Chandler Wells. Wells cross-court pass received by Morrison high on the right side. Morrison to the foul line. His pass goes over to Zimmerly. Now the drive by Chandler Wells. Head fake. Layup by Wells. No good, but he will draw a foul. Chandler Wells on that drive to the bucket will go to the foul line to shoot 2. The 17th foul in Cambridge in the second half. They call that on Bond. That's a big foul on him. That's his 4th personal foul on Caleb Bond. Chandler Wells, he's avoided getting that 4th personal foul so far. 3 fouls on him at halftime. That free throw going to be knocked down. Chandler Wells now up to 9 points. Troy Miller HSC with offices in Shreve and Berlin wish good luck to all the area high school basketball teams. Troy Miller HSC, a working team for your insurance needs. Free throw good on the second attempt also for Wells. He has 10 points. 36-35 Cambridge, they had the ball. Bobcats in the front court. Here's Caleb Bond. Bounce pass between the circles can be grabbed by Moore. His pass deflected, stolen away by Chandler Wells. Now to Blake Morrison. His layup is going to be good. Blake Morrison now has 11. West Holmes back in the lead at 37-36. That's the 18th turnover on the Cambridge. Bobcats basketball. Here's Jeffries to the foul line, to the lane. Backs it in. He's double teamed. His pass deflected. Now grabbed on the drive by Parsons, out top to a wide open Caden Moore. His 3-pointers off the mark. Rebound by Campbell, and he'll be fouled after he got that rebound. West Holmes fortunate to have Moore miss that shot, but then a good job by Campbell to get the offensive board. That's the 15th foul West Holmes. And I believe Morrison his 2nd personal foul. And looking, here's Jeffries. Pass goes out top. Received now by Cole Parsons. Back to Moore. Into the quarter. Grab by Campbell. Campbell's pass goes out top. Grabbed by Caleb Bond. Bond dribbles it against Proper. Now to the left wing. Kicks it out top to Jeffries. Back in the corner to Bond. Bond to the baseline. His pass across the lane. Stolen by Blake Morrison. His pass over to Proper for West Holmes on the right wing. Wide open for a 3-pointer. Proper's 3-pointer's no good. Rebound corralled by Cole Parsons. Cambridge ball down by 1 at 37-36, 2:05 to go. Bond to the front court. Pass right to the foul line. Now to Parsons. Back to Bond. Spins around. Floater by Bond. Off the last end. Good. Caleb Bond has 10. Now back to a Cambridge lead at 38-37. Timeout call with 1:56 to go. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM. Proud to serve all your real estate and auction needs, RES Auction Services and HER Realtors have been a locally and independently owned real estate and auction company for over 40 years. At HER Realtors, the selling market is strong. If you give them the listings, including property listings, they have the buyers. Contact HER Realtors at 674-7610, on the web at herrealtors.com, or RES Auction Services at 833-765-3737, and on the web at res.bid. Located on Glen Drive in Millersburg, making a difference one sale at a time. Crossover vehicle owners, there's a tire just for you. Stop by Holmes Tire LLC to see the all-season Yokohama Geolandar G055. Contact Holmes Tire LLC in Millersburg, Spencer, Mount Vernon, and Loudonville. Back and forth we go this entire second half. 4 lead changes in the third quarter, 3 more in the fourth quarter, so 7 lead changes in the second half. And the Knights will have it down by a point out of that timeout. And Morrison's pass to the backcourt to Chandler Wells. Back to Morrison. Morrison dribbles it. Pass across the timeline goes to Chandler Wells. Against that pressure. 1:44 to play. West Holmes with the ball down by 1 at 38-37. Here's Blake Morrison directing traffic near that midcourt line. Morrison working against Parsons. Pass goes to the right wing. We're seen now by Schultz. Three-pointer by Schultz is up. No good. Rebound. Going to be grabbed by Bond, and Bond was fouled by Zevin Proper. That'll be the 16th foul on the Knights, and Proper has his first personal foul. Focal pressure being shown by the Knights. And to inbound is going to be Cole Parsons on that back baseline. 38-37 Cambridge, 1:27 to play. Inbounded and grabbed by Bond. His pass to the front court received by Campbell. Back to Bond, high on the left. He's double teamed. Bond to the foul line. His little footer up and going to be good. Caleb Bond, 6 points for him in the fourth quarter. He's up to 12 for the ball game. 3-point Cambridge lead, 40-37. Knights basketball, 1:08 to go. Chandler Wells' pass to Blake Morrison. Morrison bobbles it, has it stolen away. He lost it. Grabbed by Caleb Bond. West Holmes their 15th turnover. Meanwhile, ball stolen back away by Blake Morrison. The foul is going to be called. Chandler Wells will pick up that foul. His fourth personal foul, 17th foul of the night. So 1-1 for Cambridge at the foul line. 58 seconds to go. Caleb Bond will step to the charity stripe. Bond, the 5'11 senior point guard, again came in averaging over 17 a game and 6.5 rebounds. The 75% free throw shooter. That will be knocked down. And Bond has come up big here in this fourth quarter. 7 points for him in the fourth. And 13 for the ball game. Second free throw is up. That's going to be good. Got the roll. 5-point Cambridge lead, 42-37. 58 seconds to go. Knights basketball. Here's Chandler Wells. Wells out top. Crossover out top. Wells drive. Shot for the foul line by Wells, up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Blake Morrison. He'll be fouled inside. Morrison, big offensive board with 45 seconds to play. And that'll be on Davion Jeffries, his second 18th foul in Cambridge, and Blake Morrison will step to the foul line.
Number 1, Blake Morrison at the line of the night, shooting 2.
Morrison has 11 points this evening. Free throw is up. It's going to be no good, but he will have one more to go. 2-shot foul here, but every point pressures at this point with West Holmes trailing by 5. Second free throw is up. That's going to be good. 42-38 lead for Cambridge. They have the ball, focal pressure on. Pass by Jeffries, deflected, and grabbed by Chandler Wells. He hit the bar on the backboard, says the official. Now they're going to confer. I hit the backboard. I don't think he hit the bar on the backboard. That should have been West Holmes' ball. The official's discussing it over right now. It's okay if it deflects off the backboard. Just can't hit that bar. Don Hall wanted an explanation as well. It looks like it's going to stay with Cambridge. So that's a big break, because West Holmes thought they had a steal off of that press and a wide open layup. And Don Hall not convinced by whatever the officials tell him. Focal pressure is on by the Knights once again. West Holmes are trying to get a steal again. And Parsons inbounds it, grabbed by Keaton Moore. Moore double team. It's a pass off. Going to be a timeout just before that steal was made for West Holmes. 39 seconds to play in the fourth. 42-38 Cambridge lead. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
For all your furnaces and generator needs this winter, contact MRE Services in Baltic at 330-897-4869. MRE Services, heating, cooling, and electrical. West Holmes down by 4, 39 seconds to go. West Holmes showing as much pressure as they can on that full core pressure, trying to get a steal.
Yeah, that was a very questionable call by the official. You know, it looked like the Cambridge player tried to throw it up and over the West Holmes defender, and it actually hit the backboard. The West Holmes player pulled it down and, scored the basket, but it was, it had to be a do-over.
Bad break for the Knights. We'll see what happens here. Cambridge with it against that pressure again. Ball inbounded, going to be thrown away, and it's going to be out of bounds. That will be a Cambridge turnover. They finally get it. And for the Bobcats, up to 20 turnovers in all tonight.
Yeah, I think Don Hall will be very happy with the effort by his Knights on that defensive stand right there.
Without question. 7 Proper to inbound. See what West Holmes can do with it. Almost a half-court violation. Here's the drive by Chandler Wells. Layup off the last, going to be no good. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Jeffries. West Holmes couldn't convert. And ball tied up by Blake Morrison. That'll cause a turnover on Cambridge there, and the Knights will get the ball back. Good heads-up play on the quick hands by Blake Morrison. 29.8 seconds to go. Knights to inbound to the right of the room backboard. Morrison's pass to Zimmerly, back to Morrison. Morrison's shot no good. Rebound out of bounds off of West Holmes. So the Knights, they've had some point-blank shots, just couldn't knock it down. Again, the full court pressure will be on. Inbound and grab by Jeffries. Back over to Cole Parsons. Parsons back now over to Caleb Bond. He's double-teamed. Bond dribbles it, in some trouble. He'll be bumped and fouled finally. Blake Morrison trying to avoid bumping into him, but instead he got it. His third personal foul, 18th foul West Holmes, so it'll be a 1-1 for Cambridge on the other end. 18.5 seconds to go. Cambridge 42 and West Holmes 38. Got a 1 or 2, and this is the 5th game for Cambridge now. We're talking about football legs versus basketball legs. And you got to believe there's going to be that extra fatigue here late in the fourth quarter. West Holmes playing that first game of the year. And the free throw going to be up by Bond. That's going to be knocked down.
Yeah, West Holmes came out with a lot of energy. And again, you said it, football legs versus basketball legs. Cambridge, 5 games in, they kind of understand the ebb and flow of basketball.
Both free throws good by Caleb Bond. He's been big in the fourth. 44-38 Cambridge, 18 seconds. Here's Chandler Wells to the front court. His three-pointers up in the air, going to be off the mark. Rebound by Chandler Wells. He'll put it back up. That's no good, but he'll be fouled by Davion Jeffries. His third, 19th foul on Cambridge. And that'll put Chandler Wells to the foul line to shoot 2 with just 10.5 seconds to go. And West Holmes trailing by 6. Chandler Wells, 10 points on the night. For West Holmes, again, great effort. His first game of the year on the road, but it looks like they may be running out of time at this point. Free throw by Wells is going to be knocked down. Up to 11 points, timeout call by West Holmes. 10.6 seconds to go. Cambridge out on top, 44-39. This is boys high school basketball on WKLM.
Sally, you need a root canal. Traveling, you need your wisdom teeth out. Traveling, you need braces. Traveling, you need a dental implant. Traveling, you need your teeth cleaned. Traveling! That's it, happy feet. You're benched until you start going to Dr. Welsh for your dental care. Quit traveling so much.
Yes, Coach. I'll check out their website at www.drbradwelsh.com and give them a call at 330-674-4876.
Good luck to all area winter sports teams.
See what Don Hall maybe drew up here during that timeout.
Here's Chandler Wells. The second free throw is up, and that's going to be knocked down. West Holmes down by 4 as he makes the free throw. Full court pressure is on, inbounded, and immediate foul on Blake Morrison going for the steal on Caleb Bond. Morrison, his fourth personal foul. 9 team fouls on West Holmes, so it'll be 1-1 again for Caleb Bond. 10 points for Caleb Bond in the fourth quarter alone. 16 for the contest. So give him credit, the 5'11 senior point guard.
Getting real close to his average so far this season.
Yep, at 17 a game. That free throw here is going to be no good, however. Rebounded by Chandler Wells. 7 seconds. Wells across the half-court line. Pass left wing goes to Schultz. His three-pointer's up, going to be no good. Rebound grabbed by Jeffries, and that's going to do it. Cambridge will survive with a home victory over West Holmes tonight by the final score, 44-40, on a really hard-fought victory over West Holmes this evening. So Cambridge winning at 44-40 to improve the record now to 3-2. They won 2 straight. West Holmes dropping the record to 0-1. Again, the final score tonight from Gene Ford Gymnasium, it was Cambridge 44, West Holmes 40. Back around the recap of the game for you after this on WKLM.
Home is not a place. It's not something you can touch. Home is a feeling, and Danbury is home. Here at Danbury Senior Living, we offer comfort, support, and security for the next chapter in life for you or your loved one. Our team members form lifelong bonds with our residents and their families. When it's time to take the next step, stop by our communities in Millersburg and Worcester for a tour. Visit DanburySeniorLiving.com for more information. We can't wait to meet you.
Millersburg Electric is your hometown holiday shopping headquarters with great gifts for Dad, including the new Weber grill with the Weber Connect Wi-Fi temperature monitor system with step-by-step assistance for the ultimate grilling experience. A great family gift is the LG Smart TV with screen sizes from 32 to extra large 86-inch, including the 65-inch OLED, offering the clearest picture and the most vibrant colors available. Not sure what to get that special person? Give them a Millersburg Electric gift card. Millersburg Electric, appliances and much more on State Route 83 South or MillersburgElectric.com. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Hi, this is Kevin Multrich. As former West Holmes High School graduate, player, and coach, I understand what hometown is all about. That's why I'm excited to be part of a great sales team here at your hometown dealership, Village Motors in Millersburg. As a husband and father of 3, it's important to find a vehicle that's a right fit for your family. No one can do better than Village Motors. So next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see me, Kevin Multrich, at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Take advantage of the Santa's seafood sale going on now through Christmas Eve. Hi, this is Scott Rohde. We have 21 to 25 count raw, peeled and deveined, tail off large shrimp, $9.98 a pound. Norwegian salmon, $9.98 a pound. Bulk fresh oysters, $14.98 a pound. Tuna steak, $7.98 a pound. Orange roughy, $10.98 a pound. Sea scallops, $17.98 a pound. Rohde's Own cocktail sauce, $2.99 a pound. 40-ounce cocktail shrimp ring, $24.98 each. And 16-ounce packaged salad shrimp, $5.98. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rohde's IGA.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
It is the final tonight from Gene Forbes Gymnasium. It was a battle, but in the end, Cambridge pulls out the 44-40 victory over West Holmes. West Holmes led the entire first half, scoring the first 5 points of the basketball game. West Holmes led 12-7 after one and had a 1-point lead at halftime. Did West Holmes at 16-15. 4 lead changes in the third quarter. West Holmes outscoring Cambridge 16-12, and West Holmes had a 5-point lead at 32-27 through 3 quarters. However, it was Cambridge that controlled things in the fourth, outscoring West Holmes 17-8 in that final fourth quarter. And Caleb Bond coming up big down the stretch for his team as well in the process, as Bond would have 10 points for his team out of the 17 in that fourth to lead the way, and Cambridge able to pull out the 44-40 victory over West Holmes. 3 more lead changes in the fourth, and also 7 lead changes in all in that second half. Cambridge getting the 44-40 victory over the Knights. For Cambridge, they had 1 player in double figures, and of course that was Caleb Bond. The senior point guard, Caleb Bond, was 0 for 1 on 3-point tries, 6 for 7 from 2-point range. He was also 4 of 6 from the foul line. Caleb Bond had 16 points to lead all scores. Also scoring for the Bobcats was Caden Moore. As for Moore, he was 2 for 4 on 3-point tries, 1 for 2 from 2-point range. Moore finished up with 8 points. And also Cole Parsons on the night would finish up going 1 for 2 from 3-point distance, 2 for 2 from 2-point range. Cole Parsons had 7 points. Also 4 points apiece for Jonah Stansberry and also Parker Long. And 5 points scored by Caleb Campbell. All 5 of his points came in that fourth quarter, and Cambridge that total of 44. For West Holmes in the losing effort, they had 2 players in double figures. That was Blake Morrison as well as Chandler Wells. 2 guys I think you'll expect in double figures for the most part throughout the season. Blake Morrison, he was 2 for 3 on 3-point tries, 1 for 4 from 2-point range, and 4 for 6 from the foul line. Blake Morrison had 12 points, and also Chandler Wells finished up going 0 for 2 on 3-point tries, also 4 for 8 from 2-point range, and 4 for 4 for the foul line. Chandler Wells, the senior transfer guard from Triway, finished up with 12 points as well. Also scoring for the night, 6 points for Corbin Felton, 5 for Zevon Proper, 3 points scored by Brock Simmerly, and 2 for Xander Schultz, and that rounded out the West Holmes point total of 40. Final score tonight, Cambridge 44 and West Holmes 40. Now for the final team numbers, here's Scott Miller.
With the Bobcats hosting tonight and coming away with that 44-40 victory. West Holmes was 4 of 20 from 3-point range for 20%, while the Bobcats were 4 of 11, didn't take quite as many. They were 36% from beyond the arc. West Holmes was 10 of 25 for 40% from 2-point range, while the Bobcats were 13 of 23 for a good 57%. From the free throw line, West Holmes went to the free throw line 10 times, hit 8 of those for 80%, while the Bobcats were 6 of 9 down the stretch, mostly for 67% from the free throw line. West Holmes had 22 rebounds on the game. The Bobcats out-rebounded the Knights by 7 with 29. In turnovers, West Holmes limited their turnovers in the second half. It looks like they were only 4 turnovers in the second half. They had 15 for the game, while the Bobcats had 21.
Individually rebounding-wise for the Bobcats, leading the way, Davion Jeffrey had 6 boards and also 4 rebounds for Parker Long. He had 3 on the offensive end. And 3 boards apiece for Caleb Bond, Keaton Moore, and Jonah Stanberry as well. For West Holmes leading the way, it was 4 rebounds for Chandler Wells. He had 2 on the offensive end, while Blake Morrison had 2 rebounds on the night. 3 rebounds also for Mason Wolf, and 3 boards for Corbin Felton. Cambridge the winner by a final score of 44-40 for West Holmes. Really it was the back and forth all game long here, Scott, but to give Cambridge credit, they made some of the critical baskets and free throws down the stretch in the fourth quarter to get the win.
Yeah, they did, and then they were able to get through West Holmes' pressure there towards the end. Although, again, we had, we knew there were going to be some questionable calls as West Holmes was trying to get the ball back. But Cambridge did a good job weathering West Holmes' defense.
And our Subway player of the game will go to Blake Morrison. He'll receive one complimentary foot-long fresh value meal from the Subway at 995 South Washington Street in Millersburg. The Subway player of the contest. And for West Holmes, I think that what you like about it with West Holmes, you certainly with Blake Morrison, Chandler Wells kind of leading that offense, and the way the West Holmes plays defense, you know you're going to be in just about every game playing that way.
Yeah, and Don Hall, he said it before the game even happened, probably early in the preseason, that he knows his guys are going to play hard, and they don't quite have their basketball legs under them yet. They did come out, and you could tell that they've just been waiting for this season to begin, and they look strong at the beginning. But again, once Cambridge kind of took charge, understood that, hey, these guys haven't played a game yet. We've been through a couple tough, matchups so far this season, and then they began to exert a little bit more of their pressure, started hitting those shots, especially once they got down in the half. But again, West Holmes never quit. Right down to the end, they were still working hard on defense and hoping to, turn Cambridge over. Just didn't quite have it tonight.
No question for West Holmes. Good things ahead, no question about that for this West Holmes team. A loss tonight, but good effort. You can see really a lot of guys kind of chipping in for West Holmes tonight, even though maybe there wasn't a lot of points scored. You can see a lot of guys that once they kind of get their basketball legs under them, they're going to be big contributors for the Knights this year.
Yeah, it was great to see a couple of those players that were coming back, either the ones that are coming from football, having played deep into the OHSAA football playoffs. It's great to see Brock Zimmerly back as for as many reasons. His leadership, he went out with the injury a year ago, and this is first basketball game, first official basketball game since that time last year, and it's just great to have that leadership, and I think we're going to see that kind of leadership from Blake Morrison, Chandler Wells. Xander Schultz is just a junior this season, but all of those kids are kids that Don Hall should be able to rely on for leadership. And we know from what we've seen tonight, they're going to come out and they're going to play good, solid defense against every single team. Because West Holmes is very athletic, and I think that's one of the things that Don Hall has been glad about is, with the athleticism, whether they've come from football or whether they've come from a different sport this fall, that athleticism is there, and the tenacity on defense is certainly there as well.
It certainly will be. Cambridge does get the win tonight, 44-40 over West Holmes. They go to 3-2 on the season. They've won 2 straight. Their next game will be a home game coming up against Shadyside, and that will be tomorrow night. And for West Holmes, they will drop their record to 0-1. They'll turn right back around tomorrow night with another non-conference game for West Holmes as they'll play tomorrow night on the road against Riverview. And for us, of course, tomorrow we'll have 2 games coming away on WKLM. Girls basketball in the afternoon. Ashland is at West Holmes. Airtime around 1:05 for that. And also boys basketball tomorrow night. West Holmes at Riverview. We'll have that game for you as well with airtime right around 7 o'clock. We'll have both those games video live streamed on the WKLM Facebook and YouTube pages as well. So stay tuned for that coming away for tomorrow. And of course, special thanks also to Claxon Communications, our video stream live partner for tonight, and Mark Clark, Fred Williams providing video for tonight. And also, of course, you heard our broadcast on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Brogan Steinmal back at WKLM Sports Central. Check out our entire basketball broadcast schedule on our website. That's on WKLM-FM.com, and click on the On Air tab. For Scott Meller, I'm Matt Croy. Special thanks also goes to Brogan Steinmal, as I mentioned, back at WKLM Sports Central. And again, reminder to stick around after the broadcast for High School Scoreboard. We'll have all the area scores for you for 15 minutes all the way until midnight. Again, the final score tonight in boys basketball from Gene Ford Gymnasium. It was Cambridge 44 and West Holmes 40. So long, everybody.
Thank you for watching high school basketball from WKLM-FM 95.3. Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.